All right, I'm back. Today's Sunday, July 27th, 2007. No, 2025. I was just joking. But yeah, I'm back on the video, and ever since you guys last saw me, a lot of things have happened, and I can't really talk about those things because they're still pending. However, I've been walking a lot, and it's been hot. Like it's been over 100 degrees every day, and I hope these white people do not walk next to me. Because A, I don't know who they are, and I don't know if they're racist or not. So I hope while I'm filming my video, they don't walk next to me. Because I don't want any problem with the 1% who are racist. But yeah, I'm back on the video. And yeah, it's true. We're not going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk about the virtue of hard working. And I try my best to work hard. I just get frustrated when people who don't work hard get in the way of my hard working. I'm sorry if I'm talking slow, but it's like I'm sitting right in the sun, and right now it feels like 100 degrees or 1,000 degrees. But yeah, I had to go to court on Friday, the 18th, and a lot of bad things happened that day that I don't know if I should talk about or not. Maybe if you ask me in the comments, I'll answer you what happened on the 18th, Friday the 18th. It wasn't this Friday, the 25th, but Friday the 18th. And oh yeah, I've made up my mind that I don't want to be in Shelby County anymore. Not just Memphis, but the whole Shelby County. Like I want to go as far away as Jackson or as far north as Tipton County, Covington, or I don't even mind staying in a small town like Mason, Tennessee, because I've had it with Memphis and I've had it with Shelby County. It's like here, the people who are new don't know the things that used to be here. And the people who are not black like me, they don't face the things that I face here. Like for example, a lot of my black friends from middle school, high school, and college, they left a long time ago. So I really don't have that many friends here. Actually, I'll take that back. I have one friend, and he stays all the way in Orange Mound. So I can't go see him every day. I've been calling him on the phone, but not having friends anymore. And then every time you try to get a job, people look at you sideways, like you're not a human. And then when I was working at McDonald's, which is the point I was making, that's what happened on the 18th. No, it wasn't the 18th. It happened on the 19th. I went to court on the 18th, which is Friday. And then on the 19th at night, I went to work at McDonald's, and those people are so rude. That's why I went off on one of them. And I was ready to beat his ass in the kitchen. That brother was always having something against me. And then the Mexican ladies, they were always rude to me too. They were like, wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. You know cook the burger right. I don't want him working with me. Man, they were so rude. I'm not trying to make fun of the way they talk, but the point is they were very, very rude. I only like the people that came in at 9:30. The people that I worked with from 10 o'clock to 5, the supervisors that I had then, they were way better. But when I first got there every night at 8, there'll be one guy. He's a African-American guy, because I heard it's offensive to say black. He's a black guy, African-American, young. He was so rude to me. Like sometimes he would say, "Are you even scheduled to be here today?" And I'm like, if you're not scheduled to be at a job, why would you show up? Especially at McDonald's. Why would I show up at McDonald's if I'm not scheduled? Anyway, and then the two Hispanic ladies, they will be in the grill side area, and they were so rude to me. They were like, "Wash dishes, hurry up. We gotta quickly, we gotta go fast." And I'm like, whatever happened to being courteous? I bet if I was Mexican, they'll be courteous to me. I bet if I was white, they'll be courteous to me. So yeah, that I had it like Between the hours of 8 and 9:30, I did not like the people supervising me. However, when the manager came in at 9:30, she came in at 9:30. There were actually two of them. They would each work on alternating days. When they would come in, they had more respect. They treated me better. And they knew I work hard. Like, I'm new. And these people were rude to me. Like I should have been working at McDonald's for the last 50 years. So yeah, that's what happened. I went off on them. I went off on them ghetto gangster style. I went off on them Orange Mound style. I went off on them just got out of 201 County style. Because I was sick and tired of that guy. And I'm not going to lie, I was under the influence. So I made a mistake and I accidentally cooked the wrong thing. But when he told me to clock out, I decided that that was the best opportunity to lash out at him because I was drunk. See, when you're not drunk and people do bad things to you, you suck it up and you bottle it in. And after bottling it in for so long, you get frustrated. So I'm going to tell them that I was frustrated with the job. And that's why I started drinking before coming to work. Because I was tired of being treated bad, sober. Yes, that's what I'm going to tell them. And see what they say. And if they say, oh, that's not true, you should have said something to somebody. I'm like, who could I tell? They're the managers. I can't tell the manager that the manager is treating me bad if it's the manager treating me bad. And besides, I was sucking it up because I was like, okay, he's only here until 9:30 and he's gone and I have better people working with me. As a matter of fact, I should have told them to clock me in at 10 every night. If I worked at 10 every night from 10 to 5 or 10 to 8, I would have never had to see those mean people, the Mexican women and that black guy. So yes, I'm going to go and tell them that that's what happened. And if they don't believe me, I don't care if they don't believe me or not. But it's true. I was there. And I was working for 2 months. I had no problems until these people started messing with me. So yeah, that's what happened to me. I got fired at McDonald's. And would I do it again? In all honesty, yes, I'm glad I did it because that dude had it coming for a long time. The way he was talking to me, he's 21 years old, I'm 36 years old. And he doesn't want to help me. He doesn't want to answer me. Like every time I have a problem, he's quiet. And then he's rude to me saying, are you supposed to be on the clock today? And then every time I try to get a courtesy meal, he always charges me money. If you're an employee, you're supposed to get free food anyway. And then the Hispanic ladies, that's right, I remember, I'm sorry, you're supposed to say Hispanic, not Mexican. But I was calling them Mexican because I know for a fact they are from Mexico. So yes, the Hispanic ladies who are Mexican, they were very rude to me and they didn't have to be. They're like superior. They're the ones who supervise the grill side. They were supposed to be nice to me and nice and kind, but they were very rude, very, very rude. I never saw them be nice to me. Well, one of them was nice to me sometimes, but most of the time she was very rude to me. And then the other one, who was there less times, she was always rude. So, yep, that's what happened, and it is what it is. Things like this happen all the time. And now, today is Sunday, so tomorrow I'm gonna go look for another job. And hopefully I find it as soon as possible. And yes, people always blame you for drinking, but they don't ever blame the root cause of the drinking. I don't drink just to drink. It's just like blaming the leaves for the tree. The drinking is the leaf. The things that happen to me that cause me to drink are the roots. I have so many things that cause me to drink. It's not even just the job at McDonald's. Now, the job at McDonald's caused me to drink before I go in. Because I was like, if I drink before I go in, I can be under the influence and then I won't be worried about anything that's bad they do to me. However, this video cannot be long enough for me to explain the root causes of why I've been drinking. And if all those roots were cut off, I would not have the drinking, which are the leaves. Yeah, I made up this metaphor while I was walking down here to the park. And I hope you guys can comment about what you think about that metaphor. The drinking are the leaves. The cause of the drinking are the roots. So yeah, this video is 10 minutes and Thank you for watching. There are people walking by, so I don't want them to hear me thinking I'm talking to myself. All right, bye.